Morning, guys. Welcome back. It's Janine. And welcome if your first time here. I haven't been on for a while, have I? Just not been doing anything, sleeping. I've got a new name, Sleeping Beauty. But firstly, I've got a birthday today. My little Cece is 2 today. This time 2 years ago, she wasn't actually born. She was born in the evening. She was born at home here with me. Although she didn't stay with me afterwards till I didn't get it till she was 8 weeks. However, she is snoozing, Snoozy Lucy. So I'll try and show you a little picture of her, but let's see if we can see her. There it is. Oh, crikey, Can you see her? Here she is, the birthday girl. Hello. Say, no, she's off. She's gone. Happy birthday, Cece. Yeah, so it's, she's gone now. She might come back in a minute. She normally does come behind me. Come and say hello. Come on. Come and say hello to the birthday girl. Come on, sweet pea. No, she doesn't want to. So, yeah, I've been sleep. For those that don't know. Oh, yeah, there she is. Come and say hello. Hello, Baba. You coming up? Can't lift her. So for those that don't know, I had my implants removed 5 weeks ago today. It would have been, so week 5. Feeling good, feeling great, actually, really fabulous. So we're causing me a lot of problems. They thought we're making me ill, but we'll never be 100% sure about that, or whether it was a virus. And we just wait and see. Abigail took me shopping on Saturday to just get a few bits in, and I did get a lot of the pain in my stomach and in my back. But we shall see. As Abby said to me, Mum, it's early days yet. Do you know what I mean? Just because they've fished a load of stuff out of your body doesn't mean that you're going to recover straight away. So I wait with bated breath, but I'm ever hopeful, ever hopeful. So just see if I can. She's not good, aren't you? Oh, it's a hard life being a French bulldog, isn't it? But yeah, so, princess. So, we shall see. We shall see what the future holds. But I'm very, very optimistic, and I do feel, albeit I am tired, I think I do feel better. I don't feel as sluggish. I know the tiredness is from recovery. It's hard to explain. At first when you get something done, you have the euphoria, don't you? The first couple of weeks is the high because, I wanted them removed. I was considering having them removed, but later on this year, and it was only because I found a lump in my breast. It transpired that they'd burst and they'd quite badly leaked out. So fast forward, that was December. Was it December? Yeah. Fast forward, April, end of April this year, I had them removed, and here we are now. So, but you do get that. I was glad to have them out. Hopeful that it would be the reason why my bloods were coming back all wrong, and the fact that I was so ill. And you get that euphoria, don't you? And now I just feel like I'm in the calm. I'm just sort of at the stage where I know I'm resting a lot. I mean, I went to the hospital yesterday, got a taxi there, did get the bus back, and came home and went and sat in the garden, have a run in the garden, and sat and had a chat with Dave for about an hour, did a wash, bet throws off the couch, and then did another wash, did 2 washes, came back up because they were on the line, and then fell asleep for 2.5 hours. But it's rest, and my body needs rest, and I'm going to give it rest. And then probably fell asleep about 9 o'clock last night, and then slept till 6 o'clock this morning. Woke up a few times, but that's fine. That's my menopause. Wake up with the wet pyjamas and all that jazz. And me waking up's the norm anyway. But yeah, so it's sleep. Things took a dip. Of course, they took a dip. Meetings took a dip. I'm not eating as healthy as I could be. I'm trying my best. It's what I can do. As long as I eat then that's all that matters. The surgeon did say to me yesterday, have you lost more weight? And I said, no. He said, you look like you've lost more weight. So it's important I eat, even if I'm eating not 100% healthy, because I don't want to lose any more weight. So that's where we're at with that. Will I be getting back to it? Damn straight I'll be getting back to it. But at this point in my life, my body needs time to rest and heal. And me, you know, standing there and cooking meals is not a priority. Me getting that rest and doing what I need to do when I need to do it is the priority. I haven't hoovered for 5 weeks. I think Abby hoovered once for me. You know, but does it matter? No, it doesn't matter, you know, because that's not important in the grand scheme of things. What's important is me getting better and resting. And yeah, I could ask Abby to do it, but why would I? It's not that important, is it? You know, hoovering will be still waiting for me when I'm you know, I'm long gone. So I'm not going to worry about stuff like that. Yeah, and I am very good now at putting things in boxes and just, you know, I never used to be. Kay, my friend, will tell you that. I was proper big, massive worrier. Big worrier. Worried about everything. Do you know what I mean? But I don't anymore. Do I still have moments of anxiety? Of course I do. Everyone gets anxious, you know. Will I ever have a moment again where I can't put stuff in boxes? I don't know. But at this moment in time, I seem to be quite good at it. So, yeah. But I don't put pressure on myself anymore. And I used to constantly put pressure on myself. So if you're someone that does that, then you need to stop it. Because, you know, try not to worry about the past. Don't think about the future, because that's what will cause your anxiety. Try and stay in the present. And let me tell you now, 99.9% of what you're worrying about won't even happen. Do you get me? So yeah, so that's about it really. So I went to see the surgeon yesterday, very, very pleased. Said I've still got some swelling here, some fluid on my right one, which we know is the worst one, but nothing to be concerned about. And you know, that will die down. It is still sore, but that's natural. They sent when they take the implants out and the capsule and that, and it calcified a lot. That's why I had so much bruising, because of the calcification. But he said when they take them out, everything they take out, it gets sent to a lab to be tested, the masses and all that, and just to see whether there's any cancer there. There wasn't, so that's brilliant. Now, I talk about putting things in boxes. Do you know, when he said that to me, the surgeon the other week, when he had my operation, about that, I didn't even tell anyone, because I was able to put it in a box straight away and not even worry about it, because I thought, well, it's not happened yet, so why am I worrying about it? So that's a good example of how I can put stuff in boxes now. And I didn't worry about it. I didn't think about it. I put it in the box. I popped it there, and I said, what will be, will be. Do you know what I mean? And it's hard to do sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And I've got something else going on in my life at the moment, but I can't mention because it's not about me. But that again is something that I can put in a box. But I never used to be able to do that. It used to take over my every waking minute. Do you know, I stopped functioning. Do you know what I mean? So, but he told me that about it, and then lo and behold, yesterday he said, Janine, everything came back fine, nothing to worry about, and it was a sigh of relief. Now, yesterday I told a couple of people because it was good news. Do you know what I mean? But didn't even tell Abby. I mean, I always think not that if it was anything ever life-threatening, of course I'd tell her, but I wouldn't tell her. Why would I want to worry her? Do you know what I mean? So she's only a young girl, and she's got enough on her plate, and she's got a new baby to contend with. So Abigail's my daughter, if you don't know. So and she's got a new baby, my grandson Thomas, my first grandson Thomas. So yeah, you know, he's 9 months. He'll be 10 months end of this month. So am I still losing a bit of hair? Yeah, I am, but that doesn't matter. Do you know, stress on your body is stress on your body. Let's see what, she's just having a wee on the puppy mat in the bathroom. See, come here, good girl. So, you know, it's not going to just where everything happens in a day and my body 100% recovers. Do you know what I mean? So that's all fine. So, yeah, everything's good. He's happy. Obviously, my boobs are dead droopy because I didn't have an uplift. We know that. And I certainly didn't have any more implants put in. But I'm going to have to pause you and see what Tilly Mint's up to. Hold on. Hello, as you can see, I've dried my hair. Yeah, so boobs are droopy. He was like, and I said, listen, I expected them to be down here. I mean down here, like down here. And they're not. So they're all right. I'm quite pleased with them. This is, I am. No, I'm not quite. I am pleased. I got this brought up in the charity shop for £1. It's all right, isn't it? And you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with them. I'm happy to be alive, and I'm happy to have the optimism that I'm gonna get well again, and I've got all that shit out my body. It's all gone. It's been fished out. It's away, and it's like it's good to be alive. Do you know what I mean? So I can only be hopeful, can't I? And I've got so much to be happy about, and yeah, and it's just, I said to the nurses yesterday about the prosthetic, getting the prosthetic boobs, because they've offered me that, and I said, I'm not sure I want them, and she said, are you sure? And I said, I don't think I do. And it's like, she said, listen, Janine, she said, keep your appointment, she said, have a think about it, she said, and then if you don't want to do it, she said, just ring us the day before and we can give that slot to someone else. Don't worry about that. She said, but just remember, that's a lifetime offer. If you ever did feel like you wanted them, then you just ring us up and we'll get you in. But I just think it's a different situation for me, isn't it? I didn't have my implants removed because, and although I went to the cancer centre to get everything done, I didn't have cancer, did I? And so I suppose for ladies that have been through that trauma, of not making the decision, it would be for them very, very important. And I just feel that for me, I got them removed, from a choice I made many years ago. And yeah, I have had trauma and I have been through quite a lot, but it's not for the same thing. And so I understand that ladies who would have had, say, a double mastectomy, that would be important to them, but for me, I just feel very, very blessed that I've had the opportunity to have them removed and be looked after by the NHS, and that I don't want my boobs to be any bigger, because does that make sense? It's hard to explain, but if you get me, you get me. So yeah, it's, and for the same reason I don't want an uplift. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so it's a different scenario, isn't it? Them ladies who've been told that they've got cancer, then that's a massive, massive trauma. And I'm not saying that I've not been through trauma, but for a different reason. Do you get me? So yeah, it's just, it's like count your blessings, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And but I would say, if you are worrying about anything, then do something about it. Don't sit on it and fester it. And if you can't, speak to anyone about feelings or stuff that you're having, then get yourself a journal and write it down, or use the Untold app, because putting it out on paper or speaking it into an app helps volumes. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know whether I'll go back and get them. If I'm honest, I don't think I will. Do I don't like, you can see there the way that they are, there's a lot of skin, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with my body. I'm blessed that my body's been so good to me over the last 54 years, because I've given it some crap, so I'm very, very lucky that, it looks the way it does. And we all know that I've got this and I've got baggy skin, but I actually can say for the first time that I actually love myself. Do you know what I mean? And I do, warts and all. Do I have moments of insecurity? Of course I do. But just tell myself, be kind to yourself, Janine. Be kind to yourself. And I always tell myself as well that, what other people think of me, it's none of my business. And I don't think they are, because most people are engrossed in themselves. But if I ever thought that someone was laughing at me or stuff like that, I'd think, well, shame on you. Shame on you for laughing at me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm all right. I'm doing okay. So plans for today, because it's Cece's birthday. Cece's going to go and see her mum. So if you don't know, then Cece's mum lives with my daughter. She's got 3 dogs, and Cece's dad lives with my great niece. Abigail used to have Cece's mum and Cece's dad, but Abigail's other dog, Hugo, and Rocco, who is Cece's dad, started fighting, so much so that the police had to come round and check, and they said basically they won't get on, so you're going to have to rehome one of them. So obviously Hugo is 8, our Hugo, he's Heinz 57. He stayed with Abby, he's their first ever dog, and then Rocco has gone to our Millie, who's my great niece, just round the corner, so he's still in the family. But so she mightn't see her dad today, but she's certainly going to go and see her mum. So that's all we're going to do for today. And then it'll just be rest and more rest. And that's what I've been doing, just resting and more resting, because that's what I need to do. So, it doesn't matter that I'm not doing a lot, because my body's healing from the inside out. He took the strips off yesterday. Well, one had fell off. The surgeon took the strips off. One had fell off, but he took the other ones off. And everything in the garden's hunky-dory. I've actually had another bath this morning. So, as you know, I love me bath. So that was nice. I was able to have a deep bath. And the 90% healed now from the outside. So that's good. So, yeah, it's important that we love our body, because, we only get one, and we've got to be kind to it, haven't we? And, just love yourself. You've got to be kind to yourself, haven't you? So, yeah, that's the plans for today. Just go there. I'll get the bus. The bus picks me up outside here, and then it drops me off outside Albies, so that's perfect. It's a straight route through, so I'm happy about that. And then go and see my little girl and my grandson and pooches for a couple of hours, and then I'll come home and just probably fall asleep again, because that's what I'm doing. But that's okay, that's absolutely fine, isn't it? We give our body what it needs, and then we don't start worrying about the fact that we should be doing things, because we have to look after ourselves and nurture ourselves. Because if we don't look after ourselves, no one will. Well, other people might do, but the best person for looking after yourself and telling yourself what you need and what you want is you. So make sure you do. So that's the plan for today. I've got some chicken in the fridge. What did I have last night? I had some chicken, which I bought ready-made. I'm not going to lie, I didn't season it or anything like that. And I had some salad. And what else did I have? Some of them protein, like, the bread things, the ones I made pizzas with, that Kirsten said to make pizza with the other week. I had that with salad. I had a couple of shakes, protein shakes. I had more chocolate than I should have done. What did I have? I went for my hospital appointment, so I had a bit of cheese on toast in the canteen, because I got there early. A hash brown and a piece of bacon and a cup of hot chocolate. So, if anything, I'm honest. And then I had one of them kind nut bars, and I just ate what I could eat. Did they have a bag of crisps? I think he had a bag of crisps as well. And what else did they have? A flapjack bar. So, but I ate, didn't I? I ate, because I can't afford to lose any more weight, guys. So, I was saying I've been doing me painting and me drawing. I haven't been doing a lot, just a bit. I haven't done any since Friday. I finished this on Friday, and what are we today? Tuesday, because I've just been tired. And again, I'm not putting pressure on myself to do stuff. I'm getting myself better, but I wanted to show you it, because I'm very, very proud of it. So I showed you my face, didn't I? And thank you, Kay, for your lovely comment. Yeah, but for someone that's never drawn or painted before, and is a shaky girl, as you know, I'm very, very proud of this. So so can you see it? So I took it from the book, didn't I? But I made up with that. And it says, Mary had a crocodile that ate a child a day, but interfering people came and took her pet away. And I think it's a play on Mary had a little lamb. But I'm made up with that, absolutely made up with that. And, you know, want some better, maybe I'll do it a little bit more, but it's certainly another little hobby that I've picked up. Do you know what I mean? To sort of like, we all know I'm a homebody. We know I've got CC's pram, so I will be getting out a bit more with that. But yeah, you know, it's nice to have little hobbies to do, isn't it? And I've got another feather in my bow, haven't I? So I'm going to get my outfit, but I don't know what I'm wearing, so I'll be back to show you in a minute. I did get some new shoes and they've took the feet off me, give me blisters, so I'll probably have to wear pumps today. So yeah, yeah, it's the thing with new shoes. Well, they're only slide-ons, but they've rubbed the feet off me, so I've got two blisters, so probably be pumps, although I don't know. Let me go and have a look and I'll be back, all right? Right, can you see? So I've got my Old Faithfuls on because it's only going to be 16 degrees today. It's going to be quite cold. So you know these, my fave jeans from Marks and Spencer's. And then this little top was £8 or £7 from Asda. It's quite long actually, look. So you could have it out as well. But I just think it's dead nice. You know, the monochrome, is it called monochrome? And it looks more expensive than it is, I think. And they are in Asda at the moment. It's the one that I bought it and Abigail pinched it. So I bought it again online and let her keep it. Because, yeah, I felt that I'd been a bit mean to her saying you might stretch it. So I apologised for that and said I bought another one because I think that was a bit insensitive of me, to be fair. I mean, in my opinion, yeah, I could have worded it. Come on, Cece, scudgy. I could have worded it a bit better. Although she said, no, you didn't, Mum. That's just something in me, isn't it? But I felt that I was a bit insensitive. She's just had a baby, for God's sake. And here's me saying, you could stretch it. So, yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? If I feel that I need to fix something, then I'm going to fix it. But she said, you're all right, Mum. You know, I said, well, no, I didn't feel it was an all right comment to make. So I apologise, I'm sorry. And you can keep it, and I bought another one. But yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It doesn't pick up the white as well on this video. But it's very, very white. It looks a bit grey there, doesn't it? And I'm either going to wear them, which are my Old Faithfuls from Deishman. I've had them ages. Or I'm going to wear these, which are from the TikTok shop. Again, Old Faithfuls, but they've got a bit of a platform because these pants are quite long. So that's about it, really, guys. I'm just going to plait my hair because I'm not doing it at the moment. So I'll probably just have a plait. Might put a little clip in there. No makeup. I don't want any on today. Let's just see if she's had a pillow. But yeah, I just think that it's important to remember to be kind to yourself. And if you are worried about anything, then just remember that, you know, if you can do anything about it, then do something about it. And if you can't change it in this present moment, then is it worth worrying about? Journal, write down, do the Untold app if you've got an Apple iPhone or iPad. And then just remember to be kind to yourself. And as I said, 99.9% of what you're worried about is not even going to happen. Try and stay in the present moment, practice your breathing, have a look at that. And just hang on in there with yourself and don't give yourself a hard time. Do you know what I mean? It's really not worth it. Your biggest critic shouldn't be you. Do you know what I mean? There's enough going on in the world, isn't there? You know, so be kind to yourself. We only get one go on the merry-go-round, don't we? And, you know, there is challenging times that we have in our lives, but, you know, tough times don't last forever and tough people do. And I don't mean that you've got to be a toughie. I just mean it's a saying, isn't it? You know, there are going to be times in your life where you get things that try you and, you know, really, really challenge you. And it's like, it's at that time where you got to be kind to yourself and just say, do you know what, if I can only brush my teeth today and I stay in bed, that's all I do, because that's okay. The world still turns if you take a day off, you know. Do you know what I mean? And don't beat yourself up for staying under that quilt. Obviously, you can't do forever, because then that's your life there, isn't it? And your life's important and worth living. So that's me done. As I say, don't know what I'm going to do with me bonnet today, but probably just a plait, to be fair, guys. Quite windy out, isn't it? It all blows in your mouth and everything, doesn't it? But yeah, certainly Cease is going to go and see her mum and the Poochie family, and I'm going to go and see my daughter and my grandson. Yeah, so anyway, have a good day, won't you? Look after yourself, be kind to yourself, take care of yourself and love yourself, and don't beat yourself up. It's really not worth it. Do you know what I mean? Just be kind to yourself, you know. If you get something wrong, and you know, if it makes you feel better to say sorry like I did with Abigail, not with everyone, don't let people take advantage of you, then just say you're sorry. Do you know what I mean? But please be kind to yourself. Have a good day. Lots of love. Bye bye.